Hi guys, it's Stacy, and yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, I had a Hobby Lobby clearance haul, and I had some requests to flip through the paper pads, so I'll do it in a separate video. And if you want me to go through the sticker books, let me know. So this one was on clearance for $5.24. Let's see if I do it this way. Normally $29.99, so everything was 75% off. And then, you know, you have your gold foiling. I'm going to try to flip through them pretty quickly because there are so many of them that I don't want this video to be too long for you guys. But these I think are so pretty. They're like watercolor washes with some foiling. They're not intense enough to be like alcohol inks, but the foiling reminds me of alcohol inks. Such pretty colors too. And I had someone else ask if they were double-sided. No, they're not double-sided. You know, and I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby has any double-sided paper. Any of the paper that I've purchased from them hasn't been double-sided. Like their pattern paper. Ooh, that one's pretty. What's cool about these paper pads too is it can give you ideas for different, you know, applying them to your makes, whether it's just the color palette, whether you liked those washes and want to do it with different colors and inks, or you want to try it with possibly paints. This one was $11.99. It was on clearance for $2.99. I'm not going to try to pronounce any of the names here. I'm seeing that there are more videos out today of, hopefully the shadows aren't weird on here. There are more videos out today on people's stores are starting to mark down the clearance. If your store hasn't marked it down yet, go back or call before you head over and ask if they've marked them down, or when you're in, you can ask if they know when they're scheduled to be marked down. I know I did that before a long time ago when they were clearing out all their dies and stamps and whatnot, when they had a bigger selection of paper crafting supplies, or I should say name brands. And I was told then that they have a certain amount of time to do it, that they're all kind of on different schedules, and sometimes, and it may have changed, sometimes one store will get the notification to start marking the stuff down, and others, they get it later. I don't know. Could have been that management's aware, but maybe not the person that was out on the floor. I don't know. So keep checking back, because I see people hauling things on clearance, and then I go back later. And I'm almost wondering if these are like biblical, because that's what some of this stuff reminds me of, but I'm not sure, which is pretty cool. I think that this would work great for those that do like junk journals, and especially like a grungy one. This was one of my favorites, and I wanted to buy this one just at normal everyday price, or they're 40% off. So I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been bummed, but I got it for $5.24. Let's see. That one's pretty. Those are poinsettias. Poinsettia. Hey, I looked it up. Both are correct. Because I say poinsettia because I'm extra. I didn't realize, you know, when you kind of flip through it at the store without them being open, I didn't even realize that this is like seasonal florals. Okay, that explains it. There's Christmas ones in there and fall for Thanksgiving. Ooh, that one's pretty, isn't it? I love those colors. I love like that sagey olive green. Those are all the same. Look at the pumpkins. Hopefully you guys can still make it out even though it's on its side. I'm not able to, I don't have the space. I have a little small work area. Besides, it would be hard to hold my arm over the top and then flip, right? And if I did it the other way, it'd be upside down. So, and the foil's really pretty in here. It's like splatters of foil. Splatter? Spatter? Which way do you say it? Oh, this one's pretty. And you can use like the inspiration if you've got a stamp similar to this and maybe you color or watercolor, you can get an idea of a color palette from it. So pretty. And then we have this one, which was $11.99, marked down to $2.99. And this was another one I wanted to purchase full price, but I didn't. Oh, look at, there's like stuff from the paper pads. You guys may not even be able to see that. This black mat shows everything. And I clean it constantly, like multiple times a day, multiple times when I'm crafting. It's like a glitter magnet, you know, it's like glitter, everything sticks to it. Did I have this one in the smaller paper pad? I'm not sure. Because I've, you know, we go there and before they're cleared out, I buy paper pads as well. I thought I purchased this one in the 6x6, but it may be something similar to it. These are so pretty. Hopefully you're getting the gist. Because I'm just, there's a few here. I don't want this video to be so, you know, really, really long. That one's pretty. Okay. Couple more, a few more. Okay, this one was $12.99, marked down to $3.24. And tie-dye. Man, tie-dye was popular when I was younger. Then they started doing tie-dye with different shapes, like hearts, and that was cool. It reminds me kind of batiking too. When I was in high school, we did batiking in my art class, which was really fun. That's where you take a material. We used white, I don't know, I think it was muslin like type material, and you decide what pattern you want, and you work from your lightest color to your darkest, and through each layer you add a layer of wax so that it only deposits on the places where there's no wax, and then you have to iron it with tons and tons of newspaper to absorb all that wax out of the material, and then you can wash it and wear it just like regular material. Which that was a really fun project to do. That one's really pretty. They're all pretty. I like those colors that they're bright, but they're not like super bright. Like this one was $17.99, marked down to $4.49. I think that's a 4. Yeah, $4.49. And like I like bright colors, but some of these colors, some of this was like not my gig. Like that, but look at, I mean, you could cover a portion of stuff if it isn't your jam and like use it in little bits for the things that are a little too bright or a little too busy. Oh, emojis, those are cute. Maybe you got kids or grandkids. This paper would be great for like to make Valentines too for your kids or grandkids. Or the people at your work, in the office. I mean, they like to receive cards too. Or Valentines with some candy. View scrapbook. I like the rainbows. I like that one too. Ooh, that one's nice. Stay cool. Okay, there's that one. Hopefully I'm not bumping my tripod, or not my tripod, my mic boom, which is on a tripod. And then this one was normal $11.99, marked down to $2.99. And I like this one too. This is a little bit, I think it's like a little tamer, a little bit more of a like brighter pastels. Those ones remind me of Bingo Daubers, for all you bingo players out there. Hearts. Ooh, that one's nice. It's if you don't open them all the way in the store, you can look at the cover and you can see all the patterns. I kind of flip through them just to see what the colors look like, because this is matte paper versus the covers that are glossy paper, so the colors could differ a bit. But it's kind of nice when you, when you get home, you open them up and they're even prettier because you can see the paper in its entirety. I like that one. Ooh, look at the wash. Rainbows are cute too, or they could be mermaid scales, or just texture. There's another one of that too. Okay. All right, I think we're on the home stretch here. I think this is all of them. And if you want me to open up the card kits too, I can do that. These are the 6x6 ones. I thought I had 3 different ones. No, just these 2. This one was $1.74, marked down from $6.99. Okay, so you have the polka dots. These are harder to flip like that. This one's pretty. They're all pretty. That's a little bright for me, but I could see using that and covering up part of it for a background, or even putting ink over it, because these are not coated. They're like matte, so I've inked over these. They're paper pads and they take ink pretty well. So if it's a little too bright for you, you can tone it down. If it's a little too dingy for you, add some Distress Oxide and bright colors over the top. That one's pretty. And I thought I already had this paper pad, but I didn't. And the next one I'm going to show you, I thought I already had too, but I didn't. And there's the last one. That one's pretty. Been liking the floral patterns like that. I have a like hoodie that's very similar to that, like has a total 80s vibe. Okay. This one was $6.99, marked down to $1.74. Like I said, if you want me to go through the sticker books or the, the big sticker, like they remind me of ephemera, but they're stickers. Someone had let me know in the comments, but I also looked at it later on because I thought they were just ephemera, but it doesn't matter. You could honestly, if they have enough girth to them, you could put some use your embossing buddy, your anti-static tool, and take the stickiness away. And if you want to use it like ephemera, you could. Or you can line it on cardstock and then cut it out. That one's cool. It's like all collage together, like a mixed media vibe. Okay, that one. You got a postcard there. Text postcard. That one. This one's cool. I like the mixed media vibe. I used to not be into the mixed media. I was the grunge when I first started card making, and I just stressed everything. Then I went really super bright and clean and simple. Now I do mixed media too, and I really enjoy it. And I still do clean and simple. I like it all. Isn't it funny how our tastes change over the years, or our styles could change? That's okay. That's how we grow, right? Okay, there's that one. Oops, the blue. That one. And this one. And that's all of them, guys. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.